Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta Crown of the Magister, where last time we brought Tuznan back to this temple, helped him clear it out of some negative energies, and then they turned on us, spawned lots of archers and marksmen and a skeletal knight, a skeletal enforcer, and now with next to no health and having burned through loads of our skills and supplies, they expect us to do this fight. Which is only, you know, slightly terrifying. I wonder... Oh, great. There's a Nat 1 to start. I wonder if we could defeat Tuznan, the rest of the skeletons would just disappear. Probably not. That's not typically how these things go. But that's where I'm going to focus my fire. Now you have counterspell. Lovely. Skeletal Knight. Yes, block our ally. Yes, block our ally. Thank goodness. Alright, we have 1 HP. So, my first order of business is to heal myself for 29 HP. That seems really important. We're still hasted because Jaina never stopped concentrating on the spell. So let's drive 3 darts of that in there.
A modest success.
Block our ally now that we get our reaction back. Evade. That's going to hurt. When do we get a turn? Not for ages. They miss on a 20 because our AC is higher. That's a 26 though. That's going to do it. God, I want Jaina to get a turn really badly. Right, Unsend is up. Skeletal Enforcer, Skeletal Knight. God, I wish I crit on a 19.
We're coming.
Right. They cannot counterspell right now. Am I ever glad I saved a fireball, huh?
Arcana Evo Malmis.
Alright, we got 1 down. Those 2 marksmen have way more HP. This archer over here is half killed. They've taken a greater invisibility. Just to, you know, really screw with us. Golruk is down. This seems like a terrible, terrible, terrible time. Right, what do we have left? Not lots. Where are we stood? Right. Let's not have you dead just yet. Terrible rolls. Block our ally. Thank you for not critting. Thank you for nat 1ing. We could cure wounds for ourselves. I'd hold person on the human guy if I could see them, but I can't.
Next time.
We're going to miss a heap of attacks, obviously. I said we're going to miss a heap of attacks, obviously. God, are they just going to hit every shot? Right, Unsend's up in 2. Bjorn's down to 1 HP. Golruk is not dead yet. God, we can't hit anything today. Golruk is dead for the second time in as many adventures. Let's see here. How much does this archer actually have? 13. 5. It could kill them, but it's super unlikely to. They have 23 over here. Block, sure, especially against a... What even was that? Man, they have freaking greater invisibility. They can keep spellcasting against us while invisible for as long as that spell remains working for them. $11 HP hardly seems worth it. Let's take some cover from the archers at the very least. Unsent is going to get murdered. Relentless Endurance goes off.
Deal with it.
Unsent has gone down. I can't recall. Unson's going to die, obviously. I can't recall if Tuznan full healed at the start of this fight, or whether they had any injury from the previous portion of fighting. But right now it probably doesn't matter all too much, does it?
A victory fit for a song.
Tuznan apparently didn't do anything. I regret not casting Healing Word because I'm silly. Alright, I think we need to go back one save, don't we? Back to before we enter the temple, because, oh boy, did I think I was going to get a rest sooner than I did. Alright, we got an autosave at the start of the first initiative, so we can see what we can do differently on this fight, perhaps. Whereas he has 40 HP here. In the fight that comes immediately after this, they have 80 HP, so I'm sure this ritual does wonders for them. So, where do we even want to begin now? Probably with getting some more room. So, let's start with a Shocking Grasp here. Target wears metal armor, so we have advantage. And then, because they are shocked, we can dip out. Then here, we can slash this guy twice. Gonna save my spell slots, thank you ever so much. Two
Success.
huge hits though. 28 damage in 2 strokes. Let's push ourselves out to here, because we all get to go before they do, which is the wonderful part. Tuznan. How big is a cone of cold? Answer? Really, really freaking big. If I stood here, could I get all of them? I could indeed. Oh, this creature is immune to cold damage. Alright, well, we'll still try and step out a bit. Unsen. Just take a standardized swing.
Too slow.
8 damage is something. And Bjorn, if you want to hit with your mace, they will have vulnerability to bludgeoning damage. But, you know, you could also just completely miss any attempt at an attack at all. Alrighty. Alright. Enemies, do your worst. Oh no. 4 slashing damage. Shield. No.
Deal with it.
I'm going to let Tuznan get hit for a bit. See how that impacts things in a minute. Okay, that could ruin the game though. If he dies and we get gamed over. God, now I'm just like, use cantrips for everything here to make the next fight more manageable.
Malmis. A palpable hit.
A good start. Golruk. I guess we're going to push in a bit. Get someone doing something. At least we have a magical weapon now. Meaning that we don't present with resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing non-magical damage. We're not hasted anymore because Jaina never casted haste. That's fine. We're going to disengage. Where's disengage? There it is. Disengage, proceed. Push back to here with our 2 HP now. Hide behind Jaina. Unsen can push forward and get a sneak attack against the ghost. 24 damage, great going. Bjorn. These guys are all behind some kind of cover now. But if we cast a Spirit Guardians, those 2 tiles at the end will be in the space. And the Spirit Guardians should remain into the next part of the fight. What was that?
I trained hard for this.
Yeah, but what happened? I'd really, really like to know. Unknown creature activates the Circle of Death power. As for cause Constitution saving throw, Circle of Death fails, takes 40 necrotic damage. They're dead. Jaina rolls Constitution save, takes 40 damage, 20 damage, 20 damage, 20 damage. Well, that's frickin' rough. Let's spell shield against Unsen. The other guy died, so I don't know how that's going to impact things in a moment. I'll burn a couple of smites to try and get through this bit. Taking necrotic damage all the way. Sneak attack. Miss on a 15. Bjorn probably wants a spiritual weapon up. We'll get 2 attacks with it, and it won't take the retaliation damage. Cantrip on our main action. $20 radiant damage. There goes Relentless Endurance. And they're dying. And Golrick is dead. What is this creature, man? Extra sneak attack in. They seem to really want to attack Jaina now. Do you have metal armor on? You do. Alright. I'm just gonna run back here now that you have lost your reaction. Unsent still has a lot of HP. I guess we're going in for the attack.
That must have hurt.
13 is okay. Bjorn will get that going. Right. Golrick has actually died, so we can't get them back up right now. Let's see. We still have a good number of spells remaining. Smells remaining. Let's prevent them from having cover against an attack. And then push in so that they're in the area of the sphere. Half that damage.
Still in the fight, my friend.
15 damage. One more. 18 damage. Relentless Endurance pops, but we still die. Because the necrotic damage comes after the slashing. Let's see. We have advantage. What do we want to do? Since we have so many of our spell slots remaining. Terrible, terrible rolls. Bjorn, please hit with this first. Good. And then second, I'd really appreciate a good one of these. Actually, I don't need a second double spell slot for it, do I?
Next time.
We missed, so now we're going to get wrecked even more. Unsen is down. They miss on Unsen. Unsen is dead. Jaina. This thing must have our HP left, so we can probably start here. And if that fails, get them in the area of effect. Take the dodge action. Then end our turn.
One less enemy.
Now they're dead again. One of these. And one of those. Dead guy staying dead. Big mystery. Let's see. Magnesium, 4GP, scale armor, battle axe, shield, arrow, longbow, sword, half plate, arrow, gold locket, scroll of knock, parapet of health. Well, it seems that is the end of that quest because the guy died. I can't even remember what this quest was called. Secret of the Swamp. Unfortunately, Tunzan died before reaching the ruins. It's our first failed quest, but hey, knowing what could have happened if they had survived the first bit of the fight, I'm not too mad about it. There might be some big reward I could have received if I'd have been careful, but you know what? I'm not super mad. Let's have somebody else loot something for once in a while. Oh, we've discovered it's trapped. Okay. Then, Unsen, you get the honors. Even though you're nearly dead, so that's probably a bad idea.
Executed.
Then the lock. Blood of Solasta. A primed wand. Crafting manual scimitar of the Anfarels. And fragments of worship. Well, we'll read that for a start. That's just an item. Value none. Water is life. When entering the sacred waters, conduct the purification rituals for your body, your mind, and your soul. Let the waters wash and guide you, but remember, any darkness in your heart may transform the water of life into the water of death. And as the heathens descended on our temple, the water rose to meet them. There was a thorough cleansing of the filth in their souls. Let's just look at crafting a second. So there was a scimitar. Where is it? Greatsword. Is it alphabetical? Rapier of acuteness. QRS. Scimitar of the Arenfels. This item weapon is Anfel family treasure. It gives the wielder +2 to hit and additional radiant damage +2. +2 on charisma intimidation ability checks, +2 attack bonus, +2 damage bonus. Pretty fancy, but we don't really have anyone that's using a 1d6 finesse weapon, so not something to be concerning ourselves with for now. Rapier of acuteness, heavy crossbow, sturdiness weapon. Well, that chest in the back is dealt with. I don't suppose we really want to try and push whatever this is now. Doesn't do anything. Alrighty. Cool that all the spell stuff is on the monochrome coloured map. But, oh my goodness, that encounter was kind of hell. So I think we should get back to the safety of the giant tree. We do like it over there. Pitch in for an extra long rest because we are injured to all hell. And then maybe next time we can think about going back over to the hag's house. Bjorn has finished crafting potion of greater healing. Lovely. I approve this message. So, for now, thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.